You know what? You are never going to regret working out, but you are going to regret each workout that you're going to miss. Just like nutrition, okay? You are never going to regret a healthy meal, but you are definitely going to regret a takeout. McDonald's, chips, sweets, just stuffing your face, just having a full-on cheat day. These are things that you are going to regret. You are going to regret sleeping in the morning, hitting the snooze button. But you are never going to regret waking up on time and heading to the gym and just giving your all that day. You know, I've been stuck in this cycle for a very long time. I'm nearly 28 years now. Okay, I'm gonna turn 28 years old in May. And I feel like that for the first time in my life, I finally have the discipline to go after my dreams. And this is something that I wish to have for my whole life. I wish to have it. But that doesn't mean that I didn't do anything. I didn't take any action. Okay, I was still hitting the snooze button every day. I was still missing workouts. I was skipping the gym. I was stuffing my face, binge eating, just putting so much shit into my body without changing anything at all. And guess what? Did it bring me to where I wanted to be? No. Because this loop repeated itself throughout the years. 27 years of my life. Until I came to a point where I realized, if I keep on doing this, if I keep myself stuck in this cycle and I'm not going to break out of this, well, how the fuck do I expect anything to change? In order for your life to change, you have to change. You have to become someone completely new. You have to basically create a new identity, guys. If you are still being the same person, if you are still doing the same habits, if you are still repeating the same mistakes, then there is no space for growth. You cannot grow, you cannot build discipline if you do not do the hard things. I'm saying hard things because those things are not actually hard, okay? It's just because you're not used to them. You're not used to taking action. You're used to living the same old life on repeat. And this is why your mind basically tells you, oh my God, this is way too difficult. Eating healthy is way too difficult. Going to the gym is way too difficult. Waking up in the morning is way too difficult. It's because you're not used to it. You know, I focused on building new habits, on breaking this cycle, on forcing myself to get out. You constantly ask me, okay, how can I go to the gym 5 to 6 times per week? How can I stick to my diet? How can I wake up early in the morning? How can I change my habits? Well, guys, you just have to do it. You just have to do it. There is no secret, okay? There is no specific strategy that you can follow. You just have to do it. You have to wake up in the morning and just go, even when you don't feel like it. Do not let your mood influence how your day is going to go and what kind of actions you're going to take. That's something that I did for years. I'm an emotional eater, okay? I would stuff my face. I would start binge eating once I didn't feel good. And I didn't feel good most days because of the habits that I had, okay, that I was doing. Because I was a lazy piece of shit. I wasn't doing anything for my life. Of course, I'm going to feel miserable. Of course, I'm going to be frustrated. And feeling like a piece of shit brought me to overeating, brought me to skipping the gym, brought me to oversleeping. And all of this is just going to repeat itself because your mood is not going to change. Because you are still doing the same things you have always been doing. You are basically keeping yourself stuck in this emotional cage that you built for yourself. But you can break out of it. And the answer is not somewhere else. The answer is not outside of you. You already have the answer. You already know what to do. You know that you need to stop skipping. You know that you need to start taking action. And stop waiting for motivation, okay? Because motivation might never come. Stop waiting for Monday to start on Monday. Fucking up on the weekends and then saying, okay, I'm gonna start all over on Monday. That's something that I used to do as well for years, and nothing has changed. Only the past year has changed because I stopped doing that shit, okay? I stopped saying, okay, I'm gonna start next week fully. I'm gonna start next year fully. I'm going to give it my all in the new year. That's why most New Year's resolutions do not work out for people, because they just keep going back to the old habits. They wait for the new year to start because they say, oh my God, finally I can, this year is going to be the year that I'm going to change. This year is going to be the year that my life is going to be so great, and this is my year. Maybe they do it for 1 week. Maybe they do it for 1 month. But after that, they give up again. Because they keep repeating the old patterns. They are not serious enough about this. And if you are currently stuck in the same patterns, you are not seriously enough about this. If you would really want to change, you would fucking do it no matter what. You wouldn't look for any excuses, okay? You wouldn't let your mood dictate how your days go. You wouldn't let your emotions get in the way. The answer is right there, guys. You know exactly what you need to do. Just hit the fucking gym, change your actions, start working on yourself, okay? Start improving yourself. And exactly this, when you just keep on going, no matter what happens, okay? No matter what happens in your life, no matter how you feel, this is exactly what's going to build the discipline for you. And then with time, those things will become habits. Going to the gym will become a habit. Seriously, it's hard for me now to take a rest day. It is hard for me because I love going to the gym. I wake up every single day at 6 a.m., okay, to go to the fucking gym, even on weekends. And that's something that I never used to do because I always at least took the weekends to sleep in. But I'm not doing that shit anymore because it became a habit. My body naturally wakes up at 6 a.m. in the morning because I got used to it. It's like I'm running on autopilot now. It's easy for me to make better food choices. It's easy for me to track my calories. It's easy for me to go to the gym. And yes, sometimes I do have days where I don't feel like it, okay? And where I feel like just having another binge again. Where I have that thought of thinking, having that bag of chips would be great right now. And those sweets, and those donuts, and that cake. But I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm not letting myself. Because I know this is just basically my old self just coming through. And I'm someone new now. I built a completely new personality. A completely different mindset right now. And it's easy for me now to say no. To simply say no to those things. Back then it was really hard to say no. I let my mind win. Now I'm not doing that shit anymore. Listen, you know what you gotta do. You just have to push through it. Kick yourself in the ass. Stop making excuses. That's it. And if you don't know where to start, click the link below. There's my nutrition guide and workout plans as well, if you're serious about this. I'll see you in the next one.